What do you think of this outfit? I have to go to an event in a little while, and I'm trying to figure out if this is okay or if I need to change into a suit. I feel like, I don't know, on Holy Thursday, yeah, maybe I should change. All right, weigh in on the comments whether you think this outfit is okay or if I need to change. Let me know. All right, a couple of things. One, it is April 17th. We are in the home stretch, only 12 days until Election Day for the City Council race, 51st District, South Shore of Staten Island. Early voting starts Monday. If you need an absentee ballot, now is the time to request them because we are, as Yogi Berra would say, it is getting late early. So, because of that, this evening is going to be our final time making phone calls for before starts anyway. We're calling voters tonight starting at 6:30, and if you want to help us out, we could really use your help. You can absolutely, I'm going to put it in the comments. You can register to make calls tonight at 6:30 p.m. Now it's virtual, so you could do these anywhere you want. So I just put it in the comments for those of you that are watching on Facebook or on the YouTube. It's virtual. You can make these calls anywhere you want. There's an app that we'll hook you up with. All you have to do is register. It's pretty simple. We'll even give you a script to read. It is pretty easy and it's very effective because ultimately the mailings could mean a great deal. The debates could mean a great deal. More on that in a minute. The press conferences could mean a great deal, but ultimately the whole race comes down to IDing voters and getting them out to vote. And big part of the voter ID process is these phone calls. So we really need your help. Really do. Oh, Ms. Marquez says on Instagram that, ho, Frank, every morning I listen to you from Venezuela. I wish you'd call in. There's a lot of interest in what is going on in Venezuela. Captain Bly, I'm not sure if that's Jim Bly or Chris Bly, checking in saying positive casual. I agree, right? It's okay. All right, so I'm thinking I'm staying with this outfit maybe. One less outfit change I can deal with. All right. So anyway, we need your help. We could use another 15 people tonight, starting at 6:30, to make some phone calls. So if you want to help us out, just click on the link that I just posted in the comments and register there. And if you want to, let me see, you can also try and put one on the screen here. You can also just boom. I don't know if you can click on that, but if you can click there, try and click there and register tonight, 6:30 to 7:30, 1 hour, and it would make all the difference in the world in terms of making helping to make a positive impact on the election. I'm going to post the comment in Instagram as well. Yeah. Oh no. See, I'm trying to post it on Instagram. Joanne checking in on Instagram as well. By the way, for everybody watching, I know 5 people on Facebook and however many, 5 people on Instagram. So a total of 10. So if you're watching, please like, comment, and share so that more people can find out what we're doing and can tune into our broadcast. And if you have questions, just post them in there. Dr. Neil says hi. Thank you, Dr. Neil. I appreciate that. That's a nice looking pizza pie that you got there. All right. What else? So I really could use your help. So if you have an hour, if you don't have a full hour, take 45 minutes. If you don't have 45 minutes, give me a half hour. If you don't have a half hour, give me 20 minutes. I'd love to get, I'd love to get another 10 people registered to make calls by 6:30 tonight. So that's that. All right. In addition, if you want to come to our fundraiser at Trump Tower next week, featuring the great Rudy Giuliani, Joe Piscopo, Joe Borelli, Ina Vernikov, David Carr, go to moranoforcouncil.com/Trump Tower and buy a ticket. They're charging us a fair amount of money for this. So I'm hoping we can make it worth it by having a lot of people come and buy tickets and register. So it's a big gamble, honestly, because you're capped at what you can spend in the race, and we're spending a fair amount of it to have this event at Trump Tower. And Mayor Rudy Giuliani's coming, Andrew Giuliani's coming, a lot of other bold-faced names. So I hope a lot of you will buy tickets and come as well. Additionally, I want to say a word about the Campaign Finance Board and debates. Now, I think a lot of you know that one of my opponents has so far refused to debate me. And I'll tell you what really, really gets me. Right now, in New York City, if you're running for mayor, public advocate, controller, and you take public campaign funds, you're required to participate in debates. It's the law. It's common sense. It makes sense. And you're required to participate in debates. It's the law, and that's it. If you want taxpayer money, you should have to show up to answer questions and let the public hear where you stand. But for city council races, which I'm running for, that rule doesn't apply. You could take thousands in public money and never face your opponents in a single debate. And that's exactly what's happening in my city council race. And honestly, it's ridiculous. One of my opponents has refused to meet me for one in-person debate. I've told him, and I've texted him. I'll show you this text that we got. I'll show you this text message. Well, I don't want to share a private text message, but the point is, I texted him that I'd be happy to meet him anytime he wants, any venue he wants, any moderator he wants, at a moment's notice. If he's watching right now, just let me know. Put in the comments. I'll come meet you at Farrell High School or at La Fontana, anywhere you want. Anywhere you're comfortable. You want to go to Joyce's? You could have Joe O'Toole be the moderator of the debate. Anywhere you want, I'll meet you for a debate, because I think the voters are entitled to hear about the differences in between the two of us, especially if you're going to be out there slinging mud at me like crazy and having your surrogates do it. One of my opponents, Griffin Fasella, has refused to participate in a single in-person debate. Zero. He's taken public money to the tune of about $200,000, but he won't face the public. I call it the Candidate Protection Program, and it's not right. Maybe it's because he's still living in Brooklyn, and the commute from his Brooklyn apartment to the South Shore of Staten Island is a little bit more than he's willing to do. When candidates hide from debates, they're hiding from you, the voters. And if they can't handle a debate, how are you going to handle City Hall? If I'm elected, I'm going to introduce legislation to fix this. I am going to fight to make debates mandatory for all city council candidates who receive public funds, just like they are for citywide offices. No more hiding, no more loopholes. If you want the money, show up and speak up, because you deserve answers. You deserve accountability, and you deserve a council member who isn't afraid to show up. Since there's no debate so far that young Master Fasella has participated in, I am hoping that you'll go to my website, moranoforcouncil.com, and learn about my positions. That's MORANO for council.com. There are positions that you might agree with. There are positions that you might disagree with, but at least they're my ideas. I'm putting them out there for you to review and for the public to review and pass judgment on. I hope you do so. All right. What else? Any other questions? Jimmy Fontanez. Hey, Frank. Hey, you, Jimmy. Listener of the week, Jimmy Fontanez. And very kind to make a campaign contribution today as well. By the way, if you want to make a campaign contribution, even if you can't make that Trump Tower event, you can go to our website, moranoforcouncil.com. Donations are matchable 8-1. 8-1. So if you give me $10, that becomes $90. You give me $20, that becomes $180, right? Yeah, boom. You give me $100, that becomes $900. And if you give me the maximum that's matchable of $175, that becomes $1,575. That's money that I could really use. I mean, if you come to think about it, if 42 New Yorkers gave me $175, that would be enough to fund the entire campaign. So if you live in New York City, especially, and you haven't donated yet, I hope you'll do so. But really, I'd love for you to come to the event at Trump Tower. It's going to be a lot of fun. I think it's going to be one of those once in a lifetime events. And I think you're going to, if you're into politics, especially among Republicans, I think you might be sorry that you didn't make this one, because it's going to be a marquee event, and I have some fun surprises planned. There's going to be an open bar. There's food. There's a DJ. We're going all out. So help us cover our nut by buying a ticket at moranoforcouncil.com/Trump Tower. Grace says debates should be mandatory for all candidates for public office, Frank. I am spreading misinformation, he word about you to my SI friends. Thank you. Matt Davidson, being an outsider living in Ohio, looks like his dad hasn't signed his permission slip to debate you. You are cream of the crop. Oh, yeah. Thank you, Matt. Susan writes, Frank, how did it go at the transit center yesterday? I was there this morning. Had a great reception from people. People really seem to know about the race. They seem to be very supportive of me. The momentum is on our side. What was it that George Bush said, right? We've got Big Mo. I don't know who said that. I don't know who said it, but we've got Big Mo. So tomorrow morning, I think we're going to probably be at the Huguenot train station. So I will be there. All right. Deb D says, hi, Frank. Best of luck to you. Thank you, D. I appreciate it. Whatever you can do to spread the word. Those of you that are watching, please share this video. Please click the like button, or as Carrie Carlson has been so good to do, click the love button. That helps more people see this video stream. For some reason, when I broadcast through StreamYard, which I'm doing now, a lot of the Facebook algorithm suppresses it from coming up, and a lot of people can't see it. The only way to beat the algorithm is to click share and to click like. That's the only way that it gets affected. All right. Anybody else have questions before I run? I'm now, the more I think about it, the more I think maybe I should change. Maybe I should at least change the shirt. What do you think? Give me a comment. Tell me if you think I should change to something a little bit more formal. It's kind of a cocktail party type setting, but it's spring. It's nice out. It's the first day that it's over 60 degrees in a long time. So I kind of feel like, this is an appropriate outfit. Frank Rapacciolo said that post the link to the Trump Tower fundraiser. I had posted it as well, but we could really use your support. So there's that. All right. Grace says, spreading the good word about you, not misinformation. Thank you. And again, Frank says, click the link above for tickets. That link right there, moranoforcouncil.com/Trump Tower. moranoforcouncil.com/Trump Tower. All right. If you want to make some calls tonight, I have once again, I will share the Zoom information in the comments, because we could use another 10 volunteers. It's not hard work. You just read from a script and boom, there it is in the comments. So if you want to register, go ahead and register now. And then 6:30, we'll be making some calls. Please click like, please click share. Any other questions? And okay, Susan says I look fine to her. Maybe I won't change. Maybe that'll be that. Okay. I'll see you on the campaign trail.